Hey kindergarten families, Mrs. Petrick again, ready to do another day of fun themed counting down to first grade activities. We did airplanes, we did bubbles, and today is all about the letter C, starting with, as you might have guessed by my outfit, cooking with kids. So I'm going to show you with my kindergarten helper Aurora how you can help mom and dad cook in the kitchen. Now remember, this is not an activity that you can do by yourself. You have to have permission, and they might say no, and that's okay. Okay, sometimes my kids ask me if they can cook with me, and the answer is no. But I do hope that you get to start helping either make your own breakfast, that could be pouring your own cereal, or helping make the sandwiches for your lunch, helping mom with dinner, that might be getting ingredients for her or putting them away, or my kids help me by throwing things in the trash or helping wash the dishes. Whatever way that you are able to help in the kitchen, I hope that you have fun and I hope that you enjoy spending extra time with your family. So let's make scrambled eggs. All right, I have Aurora, my helper here, ready to go. We have our aprons on, or as she likes to call it, our cooking dresses, and we are going to make
Mine's
some.
from Santa Claus.
Yes, Santa brought it. And we are going to make some scrambled eggs for cooking with kids. Now remember, you always have to have a parent to help you, and you can't do anything that they don't give you permission for. So we have a step stool set up right here so that she can help, and she has actually helped me and her daddy cook lots of times, so she knows the rules. We've washed our hands with soap and water. We have our egg pan here ready. We put some butter in it, and Mommy and Miss Petrick turned on the stove so that it's melting, and now's the part that she's going to help with. So we have our bowl and our fork, and she is going to help me crack some eggs, and then she is going to be the one to scramble them. So she's going to take an egg and give it a little tap on the counter, and then we hold it over the bowl, and you give it a little pinch and a little pull, and it flops in. And if you get egg on your hands, which we did, we're going to wash them after we crack the next one because we might get egg on it again. So go ahead and crack the next one.
Can I crack it in a bowl?
I'll hold the bowl for you. A little bit harder. Do one more. One more. There you go. Or hold it over and kind of pinch and pull it apart over the bowl. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna wash our hands with soap. So she's gonna crawl down, and we always sing either the ABC song or Happy Birthday to Yourself twice or Count to 20 using Mississippi. So she's gonna move her stool nice and close. She's gonna get some soap. And we're gonna do the ABC so that we're learning. Ready?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? All right. She's going to climb down and move her step stool back over. And now is the really fun part where you get to take a fork and move it really fast and scramble the eggs. So she's nice and sturdy. She's going to scramble those eggs. I'll show you if you hold it like this, almost like a pencil, and you're going to go up and around, up and around, and you're going to kind of scramble. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see what she's doing. There you go. Keep scrambling.
It's kind of like juice, but it said it's egg yolk.
I know it looks kind of like juice, huh? But it's egg yolk. All right, she can scramble it all up. Mommy's gonna spread the butter across the pan, and we can see the pan is really hot, so we never put our hands towards it. All right, I'm gonna take the fork and you can dump the eggs into the pan. Good job.
It's gonna be cheesy, eggy.
All right.
This is my mom. She's the teacher.
So then that's kind of the part that she does the most with, and then I'm gonna stand by the stove so that I'm between her and the stove, and we're gonna kind of watch it, and every once in a while I'll stir, or sometimes she will get to do some stirring. So you put it on the stove and you kind of just drag your spatula across the pan so that it moves it all around, and you'll kind of see, I'll bring it over if you can see, the eggs start to change from all liquid to some parts that are solid, so that's how we can tell that it's cooking. So I'm going to let her stir a little bit, and I'm watching right here, so I've got making sure that she's being safe. Mom and Dad might not feel comfortable letting you stir when it's on the stove, and that's okay. You just have to be good listeners. The most fun part is the scrambling, so as long as you get to help with that. I like to add a little bit of salt and pepper when it's cooking. So I'm going to add that. I just give a little shake. She's been doing a good job stirring, but I want to turn it all around, so that we can cook the other side. So I'm going to kind of flip it over. Sometimes I kind of use my spatula to chop them up so that it's not one big lump. And the next important little helper job she can do all by herself, I need you to get a bowl or a plate for us to put our eggs in. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. This is one of the first things that I always cook with my kids because it's really simple. It's pretty quick for them to be able to see and eat the fruits of their labor.
This is the princess bowl.
All right, let's use the princess bowl. And when they're as dry as you like them, or when there's no more wet spots and they're all cooked and Mom and Dad say they're ready, then we're going to scoop them into the bowl that she got. So you're going to stand back. There we go, thank you. And I'm going to scoop our
Those
eggs.
eggs are burning hot.
Yeah, very hot, so you stay back, huh?
I'm her dad.
Alright.
We have a doggy.
Yeah, we do. Alright, I
Her
turn
name
off the
is so
stove.
sleepy
I
cute.
make sure that she puts her stool away. Go put your stool away. Alright. And she made her very own scrambled egg breakfast. So she is going to get to eating, and I am going to get to showing you what else we are doing for C-Day. I hope that you guys have fun doing a cooking project with Mom or Dad. You might be able to help make lunch. You might be able to help make dinner. You might be able to make something for yourself with their permission and direction. I hope that you have fun. That was fun and tasty. If we were in school, I might have brought instant pudding or jello or even something that we could bake for us to make together and then taste. So I hope you get that opportunity at home also. The next thing that we do on C-Day in kindergarten is chalk. Now, you might already have chalk at home or you might not. And if you don't, I'm going to show you two other things that you could do outside on the concrete with chalk or something that you could make instead. So I'm going to show you how you could make chalk paint, or I'm going to show you how you can actually paint just with water. So we're going to go outside. So we are outside now and I have a couple of things that I want to show you. The first is I went ahead and mixed up just a tiny bit of the chalk paint, so equal parts cornstarch and water, and some drops of food coloring. Now you could just do this with a paintbrush, but I had these bottles left over, some from when we did tie-dye, so I just put it in there so they can just squeeze it out the top and have less mess for me. The other
tip or trick that I wanted to show you is I, a long time ago actually, got some Starbucks cups and saved them, and I use those for painting with young kids. So it can either be the water cup like this is right now, or you can actually put the paint in there and then it kind of has a lid and makes it a little bit less mess free. So I just went in and asked them if I could have 6 cups and lids, and they gave them to me, but you can also just wash after you get yourself a delicious beverage. So I want to show you how you can paint outside if you don't have chalk, or if you don't have the stuff to make chalk paint. So you actually just take water and cup, and I could not find any of my paintbrushes, so I found one of these in the garage from Mr. Petrick, so hopefully it wasn't important. And you actually, let me make sure that you can see this, just have them paint the designs or draw the designs on there with the water. And you know what, it's free, it's fun for hours, they can see it, it disappears, and then they can do it again. And so my kids have had a ton of fun with that. So if you don't have chalk at home, that is an option for you. You can do it with a cup like this that I saved, or we ordered a Qdoba catering the other day, and it came in these containers that I saved. So you can see we are out here working on our chalk creations just like we would at school in our countdown activities. So you could have them writing their name, you could have them writing sight words, drawing pictures, doing hopscotch, writing encouraging messages. We took a walk around the neighborhood, and I have seen that kids have put up sensory paths for them to follow, drawn entire towns where they could take their Matchbox cars and drive them from place to place. There was a bank, there was a grocery store. Just be really, really creative and have a fun, great time outside creating with chalk or chalk paint, or just drawing with water. So countdown to kindergarten C day for chalk.